What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pennard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
We are back, baby. It is I. I need no introduction. You already know who I am. It's me, Robert Vincent McCory the Fourth. 2 years older.
Yeah, 2 years older. Okay, now, we, I'm sorry this isn't a warm welcome. We just tried to do this, and
It,
we've been facing problems since this happened.
so it just went. We just had 14 minutes just to fill you in real quick. Like we'll get into what happened in the last 2 years, but for now we need to go on. We need to talk about what just happened in the last 15 minutes. All right. So we had 14 minutes of great quality welcome back War Crimes Ahoy content, all right? And with a minor accidental click of one button, it was all deleted. So,
It was all I couldn't recover it. I don't know why. Why would it do that?
so I mean, it was going great, but scuffed as hell.
Yeah, but then again, that's just podcast. Now,
Nothing we're not used to. Nothing you're not used to.
no, it seems like
For that one guy that has been waiting 2 years for that Spotify notification to show up.
You're a madman.
You're a madman.
You're a
We appreciate you, and we're sorry that
Assuming that it's a guy, it might be a girl. I don't know.
or a gal. I mean,
come on. What's more likely? I'm not trying to be discriminatory here, but I mean, come on. What's likely? The person that's listening to us, really? Like, come on, come on. So
I mean, you have waited 2 years, and you're getting the same scuffed content that you know and love. So I guess all things are right.
Yeah. All right. So. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anyways,
we're still recording. We're still recording. Okay, good. Where have we been? It's been, as of our last episode that we recorded that in July, so this month of 2022.
2 years ago.
I think it was July 14th.
Yes, right? July 14th.
Yeah, July 14th of 2022.
Episode 254.
We made a lot of episodes, didn't we?
Yes. Going Bananas, it was called. You should go check it out.
Yeah.
But finish this one first.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully, I'm just gonna fly. Okay.
Are we alive, Josh?
We are still alive? We're good. We're still good.
All right, good.
What I did, just to be safe, I took off all of the stop and start recording buttons from any key bindings or bindings. I don't know how whatever. This way, This way, no key on the keyboard hits the stop recording button. No key does that. But we were talking.
Need to make this foolproof.
Yeah, I'm apparently idiot-proof. I need to. But we were talking about what has happened the last couple of years. What have we been doing? 2 years isn't a lot of time, but a lot can happen in 2 years. What's been going on? What's the dealio? What's the word?
A lot.
What's the word, hummingbird? What's going on with that? As of last year, sorry, I had to do a little mental masturbation. I got a little confused. As of last year, 2023, Bert and I are high school graduates.
We are.
And he's actually in college.
Yes.
As of
I am.
So
as of our last episode, I would have just turned 18. Now I am no longer a young teenager.
Bro's 20. Bro's 20 now.
I am 20, as Josh has said after eating the microphone and perhaps digesting it too. I am now a 20-year-old. So
he's 20.
I was saying in the last attempt at this episode, there's no more room for tomfoolery. But I mean, who am I kidding myself? There's
No
plenty
one,
of room
buddy.
for
You're
Tom
kidding.
Fuller.
No one. No one.
Josh, bro, you need to like
I need a what?
take the microphone out of your esophagus, all right? I don't know how you can breathe right now.
I'm not even. The thing is, this mic is like super sensitive. It's a headset. I'm not using a microphone. It's literally just a headset with a mic on it. So all I'm doing is when I do that, I'm just pushing the mic closer and closer to my mouth, kind of like how I'm doing right now.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm
see,
doing.
y'all waited 2 years for this, and now you're deaf. So like,
Yeah, now you
you're
can't.
welcome.
Now you can't listen anymore. But we've done we've done some poking around. We've done some goofing. We've made some videos. We haven't been completely inactive.
Yes.
For the last couple of years,
Yes.
we've more or less been YouTubers as opposed to a podcast. Like
Exactly.
like Robbie said beforehand, we're basically just been a YouTube channel, but we've posted some good videos. I think they're some of our best. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I would
you.
agree.
I think
I would
they're.
agree, especially this recent one in Old Orchard.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it came out really well. Josh did a very good job on the
yeah,
editing, I will say.
yeah. Because I've looked back at that video. I've looked back at the video we did, like some of them we did a year ago, because we made videos then. Stink walk. That was yeah,
Stinkwalk, yes,
but
that's a good one.
these are good videos. Um, a lot better than our older stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Plus, Creed is in our
Yeah, better music too that we've used in our
Creed.
videos.
Creed makes an appearance. I mean, not like the entire band, but you know, like this. At least their music makes an appearance
But
in our
yeah,
content
but
now, which I think makes anything better. Just add a little Scott Stapp into your life, and you're going higher. I will say.
yeah,
If you see what I did there.
we haven't really talked about what we've been up to during the videos because that's not really the point of the videos. The point of the videos is to have a good time. But we've been
Yeah,
kind of like this podcast, but I think it's important we clear the air a little, so to speak,
sure.
because we've been gone for 2 years. Um, I had surgery.
Yes.
I had surgery twice on my feet. Nothing crazy. I just now I can walk without my feet hurting after like 5 seconds, which is amazing.
Josh can now walk.
Because especially like in Bailey's, like a recent Bailey's trip, we were walking around a lot one day, and my legs hurt, but my feet felt fine.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that is something. Yeah, we walked 30,000 steps in the
Meanwhile,
fall, and
like
Josh he's fine now.
meanwhile, as opposed to like 2022, like in the summer when we were walking around Old Orchard Beach, we would get off the my feet. We'd go walk down to the trolley, get on the trolley, get to Old Orchard Beach, and then get on the sand, and my feet would be hurting.
Yeah, no.
Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, pity me sort of thing. Like that's just how it was. But now I feel I walk around with like no pain whatsoever now.
Yeah, so I mean,
But like I said, with Bailey's, my legs hurt, but not my feet.
well, I mean, yeah, that happens when you end up walking 30,000 steps in one day. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know why we didn't film anything for that trip.
honestly, that's a good point. You know,
Yeah, for some reason I don't know why we kind of like chose some of the things. We filmed videos for Memorial Day weekend, but we didn't film anything for Bailey's of the same year.
it's just like a summer vibe, I guess. You know, you're just kind of like.
I think
Yeah,
the
whatever.
only I think the only reason that we recorded that video on Memorial Day, the one where we watched the Celtics game,
Oh yeah,
when we were basically gushing over Derek White and how
yes,
awesome he is, because at that
Mr. White.
game he took the W by like the ghost of a tick.
Yes, I know, right?
If you remember that game specifically, I remember it because it was super fucking close. They were going against the Heat.
Oh yeah, we beat them,
and
then we lost.
Yeah, then we lost, but it's okay. We beat them this year.
We were redeemed this year.
Not the Heat, but we did win the championship.
We also did beat the Heat though. So I mean,
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't think I saw that game.
yeah. And now Mr. White, Mr. Derek White, and Jason Tatum and Drew Holiday,
Mr. White.
Mr. White, Mr. Tatum, Mr. Holiday are all gonna be on Team USA, representing
That's right.
the best country in the world, representing the best country for the Olympics.
That's right.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, that's very
so basically the Celtics are the best ever,
yeah,
and
the best.
anyone who says anything else is wrong and should be excommunicated. So, anyways,
Yeah, Celtics. They're probably just my favorite sports team. I'm not really crazy about other sports besides basketball. So the Celtics are probably just the best team for me. I'm not really a football fan, so
yeah. So I mean,
I'm
what
more
else has happened?
What else has happened? Well,
I probably the biggest thing that has happened for me, I would say, is me going to college. You know, like
that's pretty big milestone.
between since July 2022. You know, I went through the whole college kind of. You choose the college, that whole process. So, like, I went from 5 colleges: UMass Amherst, Stonehill College, Holy Cross, St. Michael's, and Merrimack. I think that's all 5. I think I mentioned all 5. I ultimately ended up choosing Merrimack, which is a great school.
Which is also why you see Bert wearing a Merrimack shirt in our recent video.
Yes, I am. I'm wearing my most expensive T-shirt ever. It was, it was the cost of tuition. They say it's free, but no, it's not. It is several $1,000s. Very many, actually. Very many thousands of dollars were spent for that T-shirt. So
you can't even get one. Just they don't sell like merchandise.
Oh well, I mean they do, but that's the one you get for like going to admitted student day and all that stuff. So I will say it's a very nice T-shirt. You know, it's very soft, very comfortable. It makes me feel at home.
Yet you wore your most expensive T-shirt in the ocean.
Into the Atlantic Ocean, yes.
Not just the Atlantic, but when there was like that red tide and all that dead fish vomit,
yeah,
stuff like that. That the sea's vomit was all over it.
My most expensive shirt was worn into basically a giant frothing puddle of decaying organic matter.
It's like
salts and sea foam, but whatever.
He basically took his most expensive shirt and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna go trotting through a mass grave of fish."
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
If you watch that video, I don't think we even talked about it that much in our most recent video, but when you see us wading through that water, it's not just like, oh, it's cold, oh, boo-hoo, it's the Atlantic Ocean, it's cold. Like it was like waist deep in just goo. Like
no, it was not. It was. I mean, it was fine. It was just we were literally trotting through just grossness the entire time.
Usually, like the Atlantic Ocean is kind of like, I talk about it in the video. I'm like, it kind of sucks. Just like it's cold and salty, and you're gross and you're sandy and it sucks. But like,
honestly, that day though, I didn't think it was that cold.
No, it wasn't too bad.
It was great that day. Like
the only problem was the fact that we're walking around and basically the sea's vomit. So I mean, like,
yeah, no, that sucked. But I mean, you went swimming in the ocean. I think that was the night before or 2 nights before, and it was cold. I didn't even go swimming. I just went in my like ankles, maybe like up to my knees, and that was fucking cold.
Yeah, yes,
that was frigid.
But anyway, I mean, like, all of that to say, watch the video.
Yeah, watch the video. Okay.
And while you're at it,
wait, hold on. This is the time that the thing stopped all of a sudden, and we're going past this. So I'm assuming I just made a mistake, and I'm kind of stupid. So I think we're in the clear. But I'm just eyeing the recording time. It's still going up, and the stop recording button is still showing. It's not saying start as if
All
it's
right.
already started. So we're
So
still
we
good.
made it.
All
We
right.
made it, boys.
What I wanted to ask you
Uh,
about, um, so a lot has happened, but there's a lot that's still to happen.
exactly.
In August, actually less than a month. Holy crap, it's less than a month. We're going to see Creed, and I'm wicked excited.
Oh yeah.
I'm wicked excited. But
Oh yeah.
this poses like a problem for me, ish, in a way, because I was like, okay, we're gonna be doing some filming, probably that camping trip, I'm guessing, because we're
Oh
going
yeah.
camping, and then the day after we leave, we're going to the Creed concert. I don't know what your plan is for that, by the way, but do with that what you will. But my point is, I'm like, I want to be one of those people. Like, I want to catch footage of this Creed concert, but that's like, I feel like that's kind of not good etiquette.
So I mean, I'm not like someone who has been to a ton of concerts before. I've been to 3, and 2 of them were Megadeth.
Yeah,
So, um,
because I don't know if
I
you
will.
know I don't know if you know this, but like there are some bands that have like very big rules about this. Like Tool, if Tool security catches you with a camera, I think they throw you out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will say I think they're kind of an outlier. I will say Tool. Maynard's kind of a strange guy. I mean, if you
Yeah.
couldn't tell already.
Because
But
I saw like a sign, just a random Instagram post, and was like, "This is a sign that's present at a Tool concert," and it says, "If security sees you holding like a phone or a camera, like a phone, like a camera on it, and recording,
yeah,
they're gonna kick you out." I'm like, "Damn, I hope Creed's not like that."
I don't think they will be. Every single concert that I've been to, most people are recording. And I
Yeah,
feel like at most concerts, most people record and they take pictures.
yeah,
I do remember maybe at one point, I think it was Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, saying, "Hey, like maybe don't record everything." Like I
no,
think I
yeah,
remember him
that's
saying that at a concert. Like,
yeah,
"Hey,
that's
why don't you
100%.
like just watch this song? Because it might have been like Holy Wars or something. It was like Holy Wars is sick. Like just watch it, you know."
Yeah. No, that's
But
not. I'm not like looking to record the entire thing because first of all, that'd take a long ass time.
and you want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I do want to enjoy it, but I figured like if it were to catch like some like a dope Creed song, I'd want to catch like a clip of it.
Yeah, yeah. I
That'd
mean,
be sick. Like if if by any chance they play, hold on, I'm just gonna not touching anything else on the just the mixer, making sure I'm not too loud. Still going. Okay.
all
Like
right.
if they in prison, which I really hope they do,
Yeah, yeah.
I want to catch some of that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
come on,
mean,
it's my own prison. I gotta catch some of that. And one last breath, maybe higher. I kind of feel like I'd have to.
yeah.
But if they did my sacrifice, I'd be I might cry. Like I might like you might witness me cry tears of happiness if they play my sacrifice, which they probably will.
They probably will. I mean, it's one of their hits. So,
Yeah. My sacrifice is it's one of my favorite Creed songs. I'm willing to say it's my favorite song off of Weathered.
and there you go.
I love My Sacrifice. This song is so good. I'd play it more if it weren't in a weird tuning on guitar. Speaking of
But
which, I just bought one. Or I ordered one.
yes,
I
yes,
got
that's another thing that Josh has been continuing in the last 2 years. He's been grinding out that guitar game.
I've gotten like pretty decent. I think 2 years ago I'm better than I was now. I just had a stroke.
Wait, hold on.
I'm better now than how I was 2 years ago.
I was gonna say you were better 2 years ago. What happened?
I got worse. I kept playing, but I just got worse at it.
Josh's feet, in fact, were fixed, but his hands, on the other hand, they did not go the same way.
My hands were not fixed. These
But
hands.
no,
Yeah, but I've been continuing that game or the game, the grind, the Sigma grind set.
yes. While you have been getting better at guitar, I
Yeah,
have.
have you been doing that with bass?
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, like 2 years ago, I didn't have one. So like,
That's a good point.
That's
2 years ago,
that's a new thing.
you did not have a bass. Not
I did not
exactly
know.
2 years. Not exactly 2 years ago.
No, I mean honestly, I didn't get that bass until my first bass guitar. I have two. I didn't get it until February of
I think I have a picture
my
of you.
February of my
playing
senior
it.
year.
I think I actually
Yes.
have a picture of you playing it. Like because you had gotten the bass and you had come up to the shores and you brought it. I think I have.
Yeah.
I think I have a picture.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, but it was right around February. I know that's when I got it, and I will not say that I have exactly mastered it or even like controlled it. I know the basics.
Yeah,
I know the
it was.
basics, and
It was January.
yes, January.
I got a picture of you playing it, and then I have a month later you brought it to the ride-in, and you were trying to learn Sweating Bullets, and you like were having trouble.
Failing miserably.
Not necessarily. You were just having trouble. You played it, just not on time.
Yeah. So right. Yeah. I played it. Just it didn't fit in with the song at all. It just kind of.
I think you did good. You should have played Fade to Black though.
Oh yes.
Fade to Black baseline. That goes hard.
I was for a while. I was really kind of working at it. It was actually my senior project in high school. For the last couple months of my senior year, I basically just kind of taught myself bass, but most of the time didn't really do much of anything. Because, I mean, there's just basically get out of school, come to your AP classes, and do this fake project. And that's basically what I did. So 15 minutes a day, I would pull out my bass and try to learn something and then get distracted. But
you played bass for your school though, right? Didn't you play for a talent show or something?
That is another thing that I probably should have mentioned.
Well, I'll let you talk about it, but I figured you would have already. I'm like, why didn't he mention it already? I'll mention it for him, and then he can talk about it.
I kind of forgot, honestly. I kind of forgot about that.
You played a good song, though. What did you play, though?
I mean, that's the thing. I didn't play a good song. The people who were up there with me played a good song. That was 10 days after I got a bass. 10 days.
Jesus.
10 days after I got my first bass, I was on stage at my school's talent show because my friends were like,
they should put that in the ads for people that are learning to play bass. Bert got a bass, and 10 days later, he was playing live.
I was on stage. But no.
What did you play, though? What song?
So we played, or Jonah, I'm sure you remember him.
He's been a guest.
I mean, everyone who listens probably knows him anyway. So it's
he's been a guest.
Need to introduce him.
He's been a guest tenfold. He's also been in a video, a few.
Yes, he kind of assembled a little team together, and we played what's it called, Black by Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a really good song.
Yeah, and I basically played a skeleton of the bass line.
No, I get it.
There were 3 to 4 notes that basically, I see what you did there. 3 to 4 notes that I played that entire show, just kind of 3 to 4 notes in this weird little order. And I tried to memorize it, and then we got to one point where he just started doing the crazy solo, and I was just I unplugged my bass and just started walking around.
Whoa, hold on. You didn't tell me that part. You didn't tell me you did that.
No, I mean, it was the end of the song. They didn't need me anymore. So
you told me about it. I played bass. When he told me a year ago, he's like, yeah, I played bass for a talent show. I was like, you didn't tell me.
I did. I did. And but I did part. No, I did mention. I mentioned it. I was I basically didn't do anything. I just stood up there and played.
Yeah, you were being modest. I figured you're being modest. I was like, oh, don't be so hard. At least you did something like that.
No, I mean, it was really fun though. It was super fun.
I bet it was.
for the most of the song, I just played my little stupid skeletal bass line, and then I was just like, okay, he's doing his thing. I can just kind of
Slip away.
Well, I didn't slip away. It was like we were kind of just like huddling around Jonah. Hard to explain what we were doing, but we were just kind of hyping up his solo. And yeah, but he went crazy. He whipped out the wah pedal. He did great.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone else did great. I was just there because they needed another person. And you know what? I filled that role very well. All right. You look at the videos, I'm nodding my head. I'm like doing the little finger plucking. And it's like, I looked like a bassist.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
it was
fair.
fun. Super fun. Probably like one of the highlights of my senior year.
Yeah. What else happened? We've done a lot of musical stuff. There's clips of Robbie playing his bass on our channel. There's some clips of me playing a guitar with a wah pedal with a slide.
Oh yes,
on
yes.
Stank Walk, which I thought sounded awesome. And then we played like Max and I played Rosetta Stone. You remember Max? He's a cool guy. He's been.
You can't forget Max.
He's honestly Max is probably like our most seasoned like guest. Like,
I was gonna say honorary third member.
Essentially, yeah. He's and there was a few episodes in the beginning where you weren't even there and Max was there.
Yes.
This is before we were actually like recording like on a call like we're doing right now, sort of thing.
Bro is an OG. He's an OG.
He's an OG, but he's been taking up guitar a bit as well, and he seems like he's improved a lot. Jeez,
he's way better than me.
Yo, yeah. But
which is not saying a lot, but I mean, like
yeah. But
give him the credit anyway.
musically, we've all done a lot. I've gotten a couple of guitars. I have another one coming, and I have a tattoo.
Yes, he does.
I got a tattoo on my left forearm. It's the Tool album cover Undertow, that little rib cage thingy. That's what's on my forearm now. I've been inked up, so to speak.
Bro the sleeves are incoming, all right?
Shout out to my guy Kevin Redmond of Tattoo Inc. What a guy. He's the guy that gave my tattoo, and I don't think he'd mind the promotion if it even gets anywhere.
Listen, there's 21 people who will probably listen to this and think, hey, if I'm in New Hampshire, if I'm in like the North Conway area.
Go to Tattoo Inc. Well, I know it is Tattoo Inc., but it's called White Mountain Tattoo. My boy Kevin is there. He gave me my tattoo. And if I go back, which I probably will get another tattoo at some point, I'm going to seek Kevin out. Because he did a really good job.
So, speaking of that, actually, what are you thinking for another tattoo?
Well,
if you get one.
I definitely will, but I want to wait a bit because I don't know if our viewers are entirely aware. Tattoos are expensive. So, it's not really a matter of if I want one. It's more so of can I afford it? And I can, but I don't really want to. After buying this guitar, I already feel like a little encumbered, like a bit too much. Like I feel like I kind of feel naked. In a sense, like that's how,
that ain't good.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to want to hold off a bit before I make another investment like that. But I have a feeling if I were to get another one, it'd probably it'd probably be probably like the rooster logo for like Alice in Chains or something like that.
Yeah,
either that or fuck, what is it? The like the Metallica logo, but for like load and reload.
Oh, okay.
Not like the
hold on.
One we know.
I was gonna say.
No, not the album cover. I can't. That's one. That's a little weird. Two, that would take a lot of time, and the more time it takes, the more expensive it is.
True. But you mean like the
text,
the word Metallica, like the text.
Like if you look at the album cover, and then there's the text on the corner. It says Metallica.
It's in a different font.
It's in a simplified font.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I actually have the album behind me. Both Load and Reload. Favorite albums of all time. I don't listen to them as much as I used to, though.
Josh, I think you should get a tattoo of me.
Of you?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I mean, because just to celebrate War Crimes Ahoy being back, just got a picture of my face.
Why would? Okay, so if I were to
And
celebrate
then,
War
whoa,
Crimes
whoa,
Ahoy,
whoa,
why?
whoa.
No,
You
listen
gotta let
here.
me finish.
Mister, listen here. If I were to get a tattoo celebrating War Crimes Ahoy, why wouldn't I get a War Crimes Ahoy tattoo as opposed to just your face?
Well,
Answer me that one, buddy.
Well, if you let me finish, you get my face, and then the War Crimes Ahoy logo, like underneath, in a speech bubble that's coming out and saying subscribe under my face. Subscribe and download on Spotify.
Yeah, download.
I think that would prove significant and sufficient loyalty to our 5 fans.
Hey, we're kind of bestowing like a couple gifts upon you. If you look at our episodes, there's no ads on them now. We kind of gave up on that thing. We don't have ads on them because one, can't have ads on episodes sounds like from the terms and agreements of like YouTube, you can't. It sounds like you can't have ads. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding something. But either way, no ads on the episodes. You can find our podcast on YouTube now. I don't know if we've already mentioned this. So
well, we're not in it for the money. We're independent and we're against the grain, against the system.
So now you can either listen to us on Spotify or you can just go to our YouTube channel, go to the podcast section. But the thing is, the episodes aren't going to appear on our videos. You have to actually go to the podcast section because the episodes are marked as unlisted, meaning they only appear if you have the link or if they're in a public playlist. And the podcast, War Crimes Ahoy, the podcast, is a public playlist because it's a podcast.
Yeah.
So I went to, and please check it out. It was a pain in the ass to get all those uploaded.
It looks really nice. It looks really nice. It looks a lot more professional.
This way our episodes can be on our channel without making our channel like cluttered. You can look at our videos and then you can go to a different page on the channel to view our episodes. Yeah. This way it doesn't look all clunky and weird. Because I tried it before and it just looked wicked jarring.
Oh yeah, it was brutal. There was just
because of like our video schedule, it'd be like 3 normal videos, and then there'd be like 50 just black screens of the podcast.
Yeah,
cover.
It's like episode 401. I mean, or not 400, but 201, 203.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and also, they'd be out of order for some reason.
Yeah. Yes. But exactly. Right.
I went back. Deleted the podcast. Well, not deleted, just removed it from the channel. Went back, edited the settings, re-uploaded everything. That's why it took so long to get it where it'd be best. As soon as I say where I wanted it, but you think it's better now, right, Bert?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a lot more clean. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That it was a pain in the ass to do. It wasn't really a pain in the ass. It takes a long time to upload all the episodes because each episode's 20 minutes long. That's like uploading 254 20-minute long videos. It's gonna take a bit.
It's a bit. Yeah. A bit of storage there.
Yeah.
But we're moving up. We're moving up in the world. We're rested and rejuvenated. 2 years of rest, 2-year hiatus, real quick. We should be pretty good by now.
We definitely
cleaning up the channel, organizing it.
Oh yeah, we've been very busy, so I hope that excuses our hiatus. But you've gotten videos, and you're getting this episode, and you're getting no ads. So I think overall it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I mean,
because by the way, our ads, they didn't make us much.
No, yes, 254 video episodes. And we made
2 ads on each episode, by the way.
Yes. And how much did we make, John?
I think our last payment was given to us December of 2021, and we each made $7.
Nice. That's $1. per day of the week.
Yeah. What a lucrative
pretty
business
rad.
venture. So yeah, we abandoned that because one, we didn't really. I asked him, or I told him about it. I was like, I took the ads off the episode. Like during our camping trip, we were talking about it. I mentioned it to him. I was like, I took the ads off the episode. Do you care? And I was like, and what did you? You said no.
I don't care. I mean, like, honestly, the point of the ads wasn't really to make money. It was just funny because it was like we have ads and we're making money.
Yeah, that's kind of like why I thought the ads were appealing. I
It
was
w-
like, oh my god, we have ads, like legitimate advertisements on our things.
It was more of just like an ironic thing. It wasn't like, oh yeah,
Oh, it was like for
I
me.
can't wait to make money from
Oh my
this.
God.
You know,
It was 100% irony for me. Like it was like, oh my god, like
just
what
be
do you
like,
think?
yeah, I made $7. I made $7 off my podcast. I'm hustling. You know,
I'm
uh,
getting after it.
get that side hustle. You know, while you talk about affiliate marketing and trade and stocks and stuff, but you know, I'm out here with the War Crimes Ahoy.
Making as much money as I have fingers on one hand, more even.
I was gonna say you have 7 fingers on one hand.
Yeah. Let me finish, bro. But yeah, I think in terms of War Crimes Ahoy, the future is looking bright.
Oh yeah.
Now, Bert, can I trust that? Actually, never mind. That doesn't work.
Can
Our
you
Instagram
trust it?
our Instagram account may be kind of like dormant because neither of us know the information to get in.
Oh yeah,
We were both
that's
kicked out of our own Instagram account for some reason. So
man. Mark Zuckerberg, like, what the hell's wrong with that guy?
Mark Zuckerberg, what's wrong with
Bro bought. He is Facebook. He bought Instagram, Meta, whatever. He's trying to make the Matrix over there in Silicon
Oh
Valley.
yeah, that's right. It's
And
called
now-
Meta now.
Now we just can't get into. He's trying to stop us. Like, he knows that we're a threat. Obviously, we're a threat to the digital universe. The Matrix. All right, the Matrix has attacked us.
The Matrix. We're being victims. We're slaves to the grind, victims to the Matrix.
Mark Zuckerberg is trying to take us out, but he's a lizard, and we have a podcast, and I don't think he does. So
I honestly wouldn't doubt it if he did. But
either way, screw you, Mark Zuckerberg.
Exactly. On that note, we are approaching. This has been a lengthy episode, and unfortunately, it's still going. So that's good. But I think
That's good.
before we get ahead of ourselves and I accidentally end this episode, let's just do it on purpose with a good send off. How's that sound, Bert?
So that sounds good to me. I mean, we have a good. There's a good future. You know, there's a good future for this podcast. Hopefully, when we sign off, it won't be another 2 years until we see you again.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully
that's not the goal.
But if God forbid that happens, you're probably going to see YouTube videos of us in less than a month. Technically less than a month, like by like a few days. But you get my point.
Yeah.
Because chances are I want to make some videos for the Saco River. That's always a good trip. The Saco River trip. That's always good. And it'll be a different camp. Well, for you guys, it'll be new. For me and Robbie, it'll be, we've done this before. This is no,
This ain't my first rodeo.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us, partner.
That didn't make any sense.
No, you're right, it didn't. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, this 2-year wait,
welcome back.
Make sure to follow our Spotify account, or if you're listening to this on YouTube, which is a possibility now, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a follow on Spotify, and turn on that bell notification so you can be
notified my gosh
about our next episode or the next thing that we do.
Bro, just slam the bell. Slam it. Body slam it.
Keep it ringing. Keep that thing ringing. Anyway, on that note, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Hopefully soon. See you guys later.